Hi everyone, let's learn on the habitats and animals with me, Teacher Grace. What will we learn today? At the end of the video, you will be able to 1. Name and spell 5 habitats, and 2. Name 4 animals living in the habitat. There are 5 habitats that we will be looking at. Number 1, it's the polar region. Number 2, mountains. Number 3, ocean. Number 4, jungle. And number 5, desert. Let's look at our first habitat, the polar region. The polar regions are white and blue. You can find snow in the polar region. What animals can we find in the polar region? The first is polar bear, penguin, snowy owl, and orca. Next, the second habitat is mountains. The mountains are white, gray, and green. You can find rocks in the mountains. What animals can we find in the mountains? We can find mountain goat, mountain lion, or also known as cougar, squirrel, and bear. The third habitat is ocean. The ocean is white, blue, and green. You can find coral in the ocean. What animals can we find in the ocean? We can find turtle, seahorse, shark, and octopus. Can you identify what other animals that we can find in the ocean? Yes, we have crab, we have squid, we have fish, we have whale, and many more. Well done! The fourth habitat that we'll be looking at next is jungle. The jungle is green and brown. You can find trees in the jungle. What animals can we find in the jungle? We can find parrot, monkey, jaguar, and tigers. Are there any other animals that we can find in the jungle? Yes, you are right. We can see elephants, lions, giraffe, and many more. The last habitat that we will be looking at today is the desert. The desert is yellow. You can find sand in the desert. What animals can we find in the desert? We can find camels, scorpion, kangaroo rat, or also known as the desert rat, and also the fennec fox, which is also known as the desert fox. Now, let's move on to do some exercises in your Super Minds Workbook, page 78 and 79. In the workbook on page 78, activity 1 is to write the missing letters. For activity 2, match the words with the pictures. On page 79, activity 1, write the words. And the last activity, which is activity 2, you are required to color the circles in the picture in activity 1. Do pause this video to answer the questions. Once you are done, click on the play button. I hope you have completed all the 4 activities. So now let's check your answers. This is the answer for activity 1 on page 78. The missing letters in each word. Next is the answer for activity 2 on page 78. Here are your answers for activity 1 on page 79. Last but not least, this is the answer for activity 2 on page 79. I hope you all done it well. That's all for today. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.